Dear friends, this is TNC TV official from where you are going to speak English. As I promised you, here on TNC TV official, we speak English, we talk English, we teach English, we make people speak English like American, like British, like native. I explained you. I detailed different lessons you can follow, you can study, so that within the shortest time you get able to speak English to any foreigner. It means that everywhere you are going to reach, whichever accent you are going to meet in your life, you are going to know how you can introduce. You are going to know how you can defend yourself. Here on TNC TV official, it's a serious platform. It's from where for sure everyone who is going to start by the first video at the end, the last video, is going to speak English fluently by respecting the rules of the language. It means that here on TNC TV official, it's like a school, it's like a class. If you want to know more about English, if you want to know more about French, about Kiswahili, dear friends, we have prepared for you within the shortest time. If you follow the first lesson, the second lesson, the third lesson, the fourth lesson, the fifth lesson, you reach to the 10th lesson, sure, you are going to be fluent. You are going to speak English like a native, like a British, like American. Dear friend, as in the classroom we know, when you are going to learn the lesson, you start by reminding yourself the previously. Really? Are you ready? Are you ready to follow the lessons here on TNC TV official? If so, let me, as a teacher, as a professional, as the one who knows the way I can make you know English, let me remind you the first lesson, the second lesson, the third lesson, the fourth lesson, the fifth lesson, the sixth lesson, the seventh lesson, the eighth lesson, the ninth lesson, up to the 10th lesson. Dear friends, here on TNC TV official, we are used to tell you that no need to exceed 3 months by learning English, because only 3 months, there are more testimonies, there are more private candidates who said that it is possible. They can talk now. They can communicate to the foreigners. They are understanding every accent from the different foreigners. It means that if you start by the first lesson up to the 10th lesson, you are going to be the teacher. You can also help others. You can help all of those guys who said that it is not possible to learn English within only 3 months. Here on TNC TV official, with our book Get Knowledge of English, we have seen that it is possible. Today, as you see, I'm speaking slowly. I'm not speaking quickly because there are many people who are beginning, who want to know English from the base, from the base of English up to the top of English. Those guys, I want we try to revise. We revise the notes. Maybe they have studied, but they did not understand all of the lessons they should know. But here on TNC TV official, as I promised you, I will never cease to prepare for you the lessons that will help you, that will make you understand. Dear friends, the lesson number one, really, if it's the first time you are entering in the class where they teach English, is introduction. If you cannot introduce yourself in English, I'm telling you, you will continue to face the problems of communication. There are different private candidates I met while I was teaching English. They said to me that they spent too much time learning English, but they continued to have the problem of communication. Those guys, they failed my question. They failed to answer on my question. Can you introduce yourself? Yesterday, I was speaking quickly, but I told you that I emphasized that if you cannot introduce yourself to the foreigners, to the people who don't understand your local language, honestly, you will never know English. The case number one of the private candidate I met while I was teaching is the case of the private candidate who cannot introduce themselves. That's why this time, everywhere I'm reaching the people who want to know English language, I'm asking them to master introduction, self-introduction. You have to know how you can introduce it to someone who doesn't know your local language. To know your local language, much respect, I respect it. But after local language, you have also to know different international languages, because this life we are experiencing is a life where we need to communicate to the foreigners. You meet the people who don't like to know your mother tongue, your local language, and because of life, because of the businesses you have to enter in, you are going to be obliged to speak English, French, or Kiswahili. I mean, in this area of East Africa. Dear friends, promise me that within the shortest time, you are going to introduce to the foreigners without any problem, because vocabulary, expressions, the rules of the language of English really well given here on TNC TV official. Introduction, dear friends, that's the lesson number one.